Let's put the latest thrift store finds to good use. First up, we have this trivet made from seashells. I will probably use this often when serving hot dishes. I love the texture and don't want to hide it in a drawer, so this spot in the kitchen where I have this thrifted lamp seems like a good home for the trivet. It actually looks like it's part of the lamp. I love it. For this hand-carved wooden wall hanging, I can't tell if it's supposed to be a leaf or an eye, and maybe that's the point. I think I'll also add it to the kitchen. We have these open shelves that house all the items we use often. Right above that stack of bowls feels like a good spot. I centered it with the bowls and lined it up with the clock. I hammered in a small nail and hung it on the metal teeth it had on the backside. I have a series where I reorganized these shelves a few months back. Look for these thumbnails if you're interested. Next are these two pieces that both have Valentine's Day vibes. After both pieces had a bath, I used the 90s style metal heart basket as a vessel for heart-shaped suckers, and the Hazel Atlas strawberry from the 50s is perfect for Kit Kats. In case you missed the last video about arranging our snacks like a little convenience store, here is how it turned out. Okay, on to the greeting cards and stickers. I just tossed these stickers in this box in a hurry, so let's put these with the new stickers along with the little collection I keep in here and put them right at the front. Last time I showed my little collection of greeting cards, someone commented they store their cards with the envelope inside the card so they can see the fronts of the cards better, and I liked that idea, so I did that with all my cards too. Okay, let's move on to the birthday party supplies. We have a few pieces of wrapping paper and one tablecloth. This birthday party tote is not organized at all, and maybe I can save that task for another video, but we're just going to put all of these in here, and I'll also show you some of my favorite pieces. I really love purchasing vintage wrapping paper. I also grabbed these green rolls of tulle from the Christmas decorations and put them in here since they can be used for any holiday. Okay, that tote is done for now. The St. Patrick's Day decorations are getting set aside for a few weeks, and I'll show you how I keep them organized at the end. Next up is my favorite find from this trip, which is a yellow smiley face mug with the lid from Teleflora. That top shelf in my kitchen feels like the right spot. This is how it came from the thrift store. After I shared that clip in my thrift haul video saying I was almost positive that metal piece hanging out of the lid didn't go with it, a sweet viewer of mine tagged me in a florist's video showing the metal piece absolutely goes with the mug. When you squeeze the stems, it fits inside the lid and then can be styled in the floral foam, so the lid is included in the bouquet. I loved learning that, and it was a great reminder of why I love this app. I saved the metal piece in case I feel creative one day and decide to make a bouquet. I scooched the Fire King tulip bowl a little, and I love the mug in this spot. Next is this vintage finger towel with the butterfly on it. It's a challenge to find vintage hand towels with fringe on them in my area. Here is the size difference for reference. I often come across finger towels, so I grab them when they catch my eye. This one is the Martex brand. Okay, I layered it on top of a blue towel, and I love how it looks with all the colors in the kitchen. Moving on to the baby items. I mentioned I bought a doll for my grandma who suffers from dementia, and here he is. I've slowly been collecting outfits and accessories for him so she can hold him and change him. I only get outfits with zippers so she doesn't have to deal with buttons. It is common for people with dementia who spent their lives caring for others to enjoy caring for a doll. She has one now, but it doesn't look this realistic. It's been 13 years since I did a swaddle, but it doesn't look too bad. I still had a hospital hat from one of my kids, so I put that on him. This sweatsuit was probably for sale when I was a baby. The Sears tag looks vintage. I have really loved putting all this together for her. Even filming these clips was fun. I hope she likes it. The sweatsuit is a little baggy on him, but he can grow into it. This very last piece was this 90s looking basket for $1. When I share thrifted vessels and a video hits the FYPs, I almost always get the comment, but you can get that at the dollar store. And to that, I typically say, uh-oh, did I just inspire you? I don't work for Big Thrift or anything. I just spot items that can be put to good use, and then I do it. That can be done at any store. I decided to use this basket to organize my St. Patrick's Day stuff. Sometimes I set things like this in a random spot and then forget about it, so hopefully this helps me feel more organized and reminds me to film a video well before the holiday. I'm also starting a little stash of green snacks for my March convenience store. Come back next time as we put more thrifted items to good use.